This is DJ Wolf Live. You know, guys and gals, you know what? It's 2020, and there's just a lot of stuff that I want to get carried over. I mean, not carried over from, but to get out of 2019. It was interesting yesterday. My pastor had mentioned something about, you know, there are people or some. He mentioned about people saying that you take the tears from 2019 and wire it over to help you with a better 2020. He came up with a good analogy on that, why that doesn't work. He basically just said, you know what? Instead of taking something from a year from despair and taking the remnants of that and dropping it over to a new year, you don't want to do that. You want to start out fresh. And that's a good point. I don't want to take anything from 2019 and bring it into 2020. Why would I do that? That's dumb. And I thought about that. The stuff that happened in 2019, I want to leave behind. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some bullshit I ain't going to deal with. And some of that bullshit is going to stay right where it is. And some of the people who I dealt with in 2019 that I had some issues with, that bullshit and them going to stay right where I left them in 2019. I ain't carrying over no old junk from that year over to this year. Period. I won't. If it resurfaces back up from 2019, as far as BS, I'm going to leave it right where I saw it. I'm going to leave it right there. Ain't going to be bringing the old stuff back to 2020. Not going to happen. And like I said, and that was a good analogy about all that. Because you don't want to do that. You know, you want to start off fresh. This is the first full week of January starting off. You know, and you want, this is actually the first Monday of January starting off. And you want to start off fresh. You want to hit the ground running. You know, I feel the same way. You know, I don't want to go back to a year that was so messed up for me personally that it almost devastated the fabric of who I am as a person, and more morally too. Seriously, it almost morally and financially bankrupt me. I didn't want to get to that point. No more. Because there's fractions out there that will try to enable you to do that. And I can't let it happen no more. I can't. And I won't. You know. Well, I did notice that. I noticed that there were people out here that I saw online, including well-known people, who were saying that 2019 was a terrible year for them. But so much for that. This is 2020. It's time to start off with the ground running. Get the ball rolling. Yeah, it's Monday, which is not exactly my favorite day. Or my favorite part of the week. You know. But we're going to get it rolling. I'm going to get the ground running on it. I was supposed to do a couple of live podcasts. I've been messing around, didn't do it. I did do some new podcasts that actually need to launch. I've already posted 2 already. I'm going to post some more real soon. But this is the year to do you right, you know. This is the year where, you know, you gotta get it in and reset boundaries and all of that, you know, and take a stand on what you believe in, you know. This is the year to do that. This is the year to start back from zero, you know, start back at one, you know, to start that new diet, to start that exercise that you've been wanting to do for long, to start eating right, you know, to be spiritually and morally better than you ever have been before, you know, to make a change, you know, to right the wrongs that you might have done in the past. This is the chance to start from anew, you know, and put the old stuff to rest, you know, because you have to. This is the new year. The new year and the new start at the first of the year is always a new beginning for you. That's the one good thing about New Year's. You can actually put what you had in the old year back on the shelf and go and grab the new year and start anew. You know, you have to, man. This, for me, it's what I have to do. It's not about, well, I think well, last year, you know, no, bump all of that. See, a lot of people get into that right about what they had to do the previous year and blah, 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 and all this other drama. And they don't know how to get out that funk. You know, I've been there many times before myself, where I always reaching back into last year's pile of boo-boo and BS. You know, I do it. And there's no point in doing that. No point at all. You know, it's time to get back to square one. Get back to basics. Getting back to where you need to be. You know. But people will always try to pull you back to where you don't need to be. And I'm going to tell you right up front, those are the kind of people I move away from, I don't deal with, even if it's family. You just don't. I know what you're going to say. Don't you believe in forgiveness? I do. You know, I really do. You know, but like I said, in some cases, forgiveness has a limit. It does. You know, you can forgive somebody till you're blue in the face. But they hadn't redeemed themselves after you forgave them, and they keep on doing it, and they keep on doing it, then what are they doing at that point? They're taking advantage of you. They're taking advantage of your kindness, that you were kind enough to forgive them. And they go right back to square one. Mess with you. We're taking advantage of your kindness. Why should we take that route? I bump that. Go this way. I ain't think about that. But I don't know. I want to start back from square one. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Because it's what you have to do to survive. It's what you have mentally have to do. Get back to where you need to be. And start fresh. You know. There's nothing I like better than starting fresh. Monday. One thing about Mondays I can honestly say, especially Monday morning. Last week was last week. And you went through what you went through last week, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent. But that week was last week, and that's over with. And then you use the weekend to try to recover. And then Monday you start back fresh again to a new week of uncharted territory. What you try to do is use that new week to enhance your life a little better, which is my plan. It's my goal to do just that. It's my goal to get it right for myself and my family in 2020. This is DJ Wolf. My channel is For All to Hear TV on YouTube. My email address is djwolflive@aol.com. That's djwolflive@aol.com. So if you want any questions or comments and debates, including those trolls, if you want to debate me, here's your chance. Okay, don't jump out. If you want to talk about things that's on your mind, I can debate you. Keep it civil and no name call. But we can do that. All right, this is DJ Wolf, and I'm out.